Hey, Dr. Massey, this is my patient Whit. So first we're going to start out with the resting EKG protocol. So what we would start out doing is we would shave all of the areas that we're going to use. So everything here and then also at the bottom of his ankles. And then after that we would use an alcohol swab and swab down all of the affected areas that we're going to use. And then we would also do it at the ankles as well. And then after that we would use an abrasive pad and also scrub down all the areas, and this would get all of like the top dirty skin layers off of him so it wouldn't affect any of the EKG scores. So for the pad placements for the resting EKG, we'll start with V1, and it goes to the right of the sternum between the fourth intercostal space. V2 is level with V1 and it goes to the left of the sternum between the fourth intercostal space. V3 is directly in the middle of V2 and V4, so right about here. And then V4 is going to be at the fifth intercostal space at the mid-clavicular line. And then V5 is going to be level with V4, and then it's going to be level with the axillary line underneath it. And then V6 is going to be underneath the midpoint of the armpit. So then after that, we'll do the right arm and left arm. So he'll put his arms like this, and they'll go right about here. And then also, we can do the right leg and left leg. And that is the resting EKG. So then we would place on top, starting at V1. On top of all of the things that we placed and tape these down and attach them to the pads. Okay, so that's where the resting EKG would go. So the difference for the exercise EKG is we just move the right arm, right leg, and left leg placements, because for the exercise EKG, where we're going to move them, it makes it easier to move their limbs and so that the electrodes won't fall off. So all we're going to do for those is move the, the right arm up to here, and then the left arm up to about here, and then we would move the right leg up to the right part of his torso, and then the left leg up to the left part of his torso. And for the arm placements, as long as they're just like kind of off the limbs and where it's not anywhere in his way so that he can move around, and then same thing, we would just attach them right about here and then have it running from there. And that's all.